right, James, got the new, freshly built Wildcat turbo drag car.
Yep.
So how did we do last night?
We took first. Fastest one here in Brimstone. Turbocharged 1100 Z1 motor. Made it to a Polaris 1K transmission. She's running about 300 horse on the big tune. The front suspension is actually done by Kryptic. The pace tie rods, Kryptic did a little high clearance lower control arm there for us. Running a Prowler front differential to get better gear ratio towards the transmission. One-off wicket built power steering. It's got a 1.5 to 1 steering quickener in it. Only takes 7/8 of a turn of the steering wheel to go lock to lock. Running new Maxxis Bighorn 3.0s all the way around. Hyper wheels, custom powder coated. In order to put the snowmobile engine in there, we had to relocate a few things. So we relocated the fuel tank up front to give us a little more front weight on it to keep some traction at the front end. Topped her off with some of our awesome off-road cube lights up front for headlights instead. And we put a pair of our East Coast all-flood light bars up top, split them to 220s there, with twin roof panels sporting MLS logo. So it's kind of a neat feature in here. Right behind the shifter there's a knob that controls our tune levels. We got 3 different tune levels. The first one we named Speed, the second one we named Light Speed, and the third tune, which is at 300 horse, we named Ludicrous Speed.
Ludicrous speed.
Yep. So we paid homage to Arctic Cat and their snowmobiles by putting the Arctic Cat Racing cat head in the seats, since it is running a turbocharged snowmobile engine. Of course, our buddies at PRP put our harnesses together.
See, there's some big new turners in the back.
There's some big turner axles that work with. They're double plunging joints to go with the essentially single-sided swing arms that are they're manufactured after the style of the Robbie Gordon, but they're built in-house by MLS.
So tell us about the exhaust and the turbo and what all you had to do to get in there.
Well, so since we did the swing arm style, we didn't have the 5-link, so we were able to scoot the motor back to allow us to get rid of some of the geometry problems, and then also it allowed us to keep a lot of the factory, like the radiator in factory location. It allowed us to keep the turbo away from the firewall, keep it from melting. We had to hand build the exhaust. I talked to Mark, and we were like, you know what would be real cool if we did dual exhaust. So this thing has got 304 stainless dual exhaust with MagnaFlow mufflers, all hand built by me. We also had to protect everything. It's got a dry sump system for oiling. Had to run an oil separator in it to keep it from filling the airbox full of it. There's a lot of plumbing on this car. Lots of plumbing.
I want you guys at home to check out how clean this installation is. I mean, the attention to detail in this, the way the trunk was cut out, the placement of everything, super, super well thought out. I mean, it literally looks like it came from the factory like this. There's those big beefy Turner Cycles axles. 3 300 horsepower, absolutely no problem out of those. Fox suspension, PRP limit straps. That is some beefy suspension. All right, James, is this ever going to be for sale, or is it Mark's personal vehicle, or can any customer come into MLS Powersports?
Well, for the right price, anybody can come in and get it. But we're going to hang on to it for about a year, and then we'll think about selling it.
All right. So if you do want one before then, you need to check out MLS Powersports in Georgetown, Kentucky. You are not going to beat them when it comes to anything Arctic Cat or Textron or anything that has to do with side-by-sides. They are phenomenal. See you guys. Better.